What would you say to coders who are learning how to code right now? What should they focus on to be able to get a job?
Learn where they are. I think the biggest upside that young people have is that they are adopting new technology much faster than those that are in our day-to-day, right? Like when you're in a day-to-day job, you have so much work and you have all your meetings and all the emails and all the things you have to do that you barely have any time to learn, while young people that are still in school or in college have a lot of time to learn. And often, young folks are much more open-minded to explore these and adopt these new things. It's, when you go to your parents and you're like, oh, you're old because you're listening to all this music from the past, or you're still watching linear TV and those kind of things. And I think, though, the next generation of developers will grow up with AI. They will, in the same way that, the Gen Z has grown up with smartphones. While in my generation, I didn't have a smartphone until I was like 20. Well, I didn't have a cell phone until I was like early 20s, and then I didn't have a smartphone until I was already in my 30s. Mm-hmm. Right? And so I think we're going to see a new generation of software developers that for them using a set of agents is just going to be natural. Yeah. And they're going to have that when they're writing an email. They're going to have that when they're planning a trip. They're going to have that on the trip, and of course in their work environment. Across, the coding skills, but everything else as well in professional life.
Do you think everyone should try vibe coding today, or you think it's too early for everyone?
I think it's about the right time. There's enough tools and enough AI systems like ChatGPT and Claude that have some form of vibe coding built in. OpenAI launched.
You have to copy the code, right, and insert.
Not with OpenAI has Codex, which lets you do some of those things. Within the OpenAI environment or ChatGPT environment. But you're right, there's some tools where you still have to know
how to deploy,
where to put it and what a GitHub repository even is, or what GitHub is for that matter. And then there's technologies like Vercels, V0, Lovable, Bolt, where you can actually get started without any technical background. What you also see if you follow Reddit threads of people reporting on the experience is that you will get stuck. Right, that's the nature of this. Is either you're not asking deep enough, or you're giving it,
or you just don't know what to ask.